Alrighty, welcome back to the vlog. I'm currently on the way to the gym right now, about to do a pull day workout from my program, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. And for the last couple months, I've been doing the hammer strength row machine for the back with the plate loaded aspect of it, and I don't know, I'm not really feeling it anymore. It's not really doing me a whole lot of good, even though I have been doing a lot slower of reps and kind of contracting quite a bit. The problem I'm having with the machine is that when my arms are fully extended, I'm hitting the bottom of the thing. So it's stopping before I get a full stretch. And I'm not really about that. I want to try something different that's going to allow my back to get a full stretch. And I would argue that my back is one of my strong points. It just kind of stands out a little bit compared to other muscle groups for me. But I kind of want to maximize each and everything that I'm doing in the gym for the short amount of time per week that I'm in the gym. So really my goal is to find a different way to work out my back that gets a very full stretch. And I could do something like a barbell row or bent over dumbbell rows and get a really good stretch, but the problem with those is kind of a trade-off, right? So I get the very good stretch, but it kind of takes a toll on my lower back, which if I do light enough weight, then it doesn't really hit my lower back, but then it also doesn't really hit my upper back either. So I got to find that balance, and a lot of times it ends up being the case that I find some other machine, and cable rows are definitely out. That's one of the issues that I had years back when I injured my shoulder, was doing cable rows, which you'd think hitting the back doesn't really mess with the shoulders that much, but it absolutely does. It involves them very heavily. So gonna see what I could find. I'm probably gonna do like an actual machine and see if I can find something where I can fully stretch my arms and get a full stretch of the back at the same time. So we'll see what I end up doing. Aside from that, the classic pull downs. Not really doing chin-ups right now. I was gonna do the weighted chin-ups, but I don't really have a weight belt right now. I'm not gonna buy one quite yet. We're actually getting our stuff shipped from the Northeast, well, New England. We're getting our stuff shipped in the next week or so, so I'll have my dip belt with the chain so I can slap plates on there and get back into weighted chin-ups for the time, if I can speak English. But for the time being, I'm just gonna do the pull downs because those feel really, really good. So that's the plan for today. Got some curls, rear delts, all the good stuff. So with that said, time to work out. Well, once I get there. So a few things before I hit up this workout. First off, the sun is glaring in my face, so I can barely see anything. Second thing is I rushed out the door so quickly I forgot to grab a bottle of water, and I also didn't grab my coffee either. What is going on? So what I'm gonna have to do is go into my sick coin stash right here that I had for paying tolls when we moved out here, when we drove like 14 hours to get here, so I can buy a water. Good thing I got these. I don't think I've used cash to buy anything in a very long time, so it's gonna be an interesting experience. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm just gonna buy a water. It's simple. All right, time to get this back day workout going, and I found the machine that I've been looking for my entire life, and by my entire life, I mean since I set foot in the gym. And pretty much it's just a hammer strength machine, unilateral, so I can use one arm at a time if I wanted to, but instead of the plate loaded ones, it's a selector plate stack, so I could just put a pin on each side and choose the weight that way. And this thing was incredibly smooth. Really liking how it's feeling. And as you can see, like I can kind of lean forward a little bit at the bottom and get a really, really good stretch. And the cool thing is it's designed to do underhand, which I never really thought about doing underhand rows. I've done them in the past, but I never really thought to bring them back. And since this machine pretty much requires it, it actually worked out pretty well. So got a really good stretch, got my arms fairly close to my body for some kind of row, and overall felt really good. Now I was gonna do pull downs, but I'm like, you know what? That machine went so well that I might as well try the one right next to it, which is the pull down machine. And the cool thing with these is they're kind of out of the way, and I can put my camera like right near the machines. So I'm not filming anyone really. I guess it was kind of quiet at the time that I was there, but it was a good spot for recording these sets and getting some really good quality reps in. Now, as I've talked about in the past, I'm only doing 2 sets for compound exercises and 1 set each for isolation work. So like isolation meaning like the curls and the rear delts and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this pull down machine was way better than I ever thought it would be, because I kind of just gloss over the machine section for the most part, unless I have some specific reason to be there. And I gotta say, these machines are definitely a specific reason to be there. Not to mention the chest press machine that I used in my last, like my push day workout video. that's definitely a really good one as well. So if you ever think that you have to do barbells or dumbbells, you definitely don't. Just find a machine that works good for you. But it also depends on what your goal is. I mean, if you're trying to just get as strong as possible, it's probably best to use a barbell because you're able to load the maximum amount of weight possible. And it just is better overall for raw strength. But if you're just trying to build muscle, you're trying to look better, you're trying to feel better, it's probably a better idea to use a machine because it's not quite as taxing on the body. It is taxing because you're stressing the muscle, you're trying to break it down so you can recover and grow it and still get it stronger, but it's very much more focused on the muscle versus the whole body. And especially with something like this, the Shrug machine, which is the most ridiculous looking thing to ever film, I mean, it just works out for what it's supposed to work out, and that's it. I mean, yeah, sometimes there are machines that aren't very good, like there's a preacher curl machine for the biceps that you will never see me use. It's just not very good. It's not very smooth. It actually puts your shoulder in a risky position. It puts your abdominals in a weird position. It's just a risky thing overall. So instead, I decided to do these semi-inclined dumbbell curls. It's really just an upright bench, but I'm kind of leaned in and digging my back into it so I can kind of get an extra stretch on the biceps at the bottom of the rep. And these work out really well, nice, slow, and controlled, like all the reps I've been doing lately, just really feeling the target muscle work. And it's been going good even with the lighter weight. I think I'm only doing like 25s here, but the set was just so solid. And I'm really liking these dumbbell curls. I was going to do the same thing I did with lateral raises last workout, but I just decided not to and just went with one really good set and trying to do better than I did last time always. That's really just the number one focus, is just a bit better than last time, whether that means better technique, that means a little bit more reps, that means a little bit more weight, whatever that means, just doing a little bit better. And there, you could even do something like you do the exact same workout, but maybe you shorten the rest time by 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And that's still an improvement if you're able to get to the same amount of reps with a lower amount of rest, because that means you have a higher work capacity built into your muscles, which only came from doing the work. And then I just want to wrap up with this last exercise here, which is face pulls, but I'm actually doing it on a row machine. For some reason, the handles are high enough up that I can pull the weight to my face, aka face pull, and really hit the upper traps, the rear delts, everything like that. And it even hits the biceps a little bit. So it's a really good, almost a compound exercise, but the goal is really on those rear delts and a little bit of the side. So yeah, it's almost a compound. But with all that said, that's my workout. Of course, can't forget to drink that water. I use actual cash to pay for. And let's get right back into the rest of the vlog. All right, so just got back from the gym and got a bit of a busy morning right now. Got to head in there and get my pup, go on a little bit of a mini walk, make sure she gets her food, and then I got to collect my family. We got to go in this car and head to the hospital for another prenatal appointment. There are very few of these left before baby 2 is here, and it is super exciting, but it's like, that's so fast. It happened so fast, and everyone that has been a parent has told me that it happened so fast, as well as like our first daughter just growing like crazy. It's absolutely amazing to see, but I can't sit here and talk about it. Got to get in there and make this happen right now so we can be on time, and actually a little bit early. Got to build this thing later today. Mabel, are you comfy in the bed? Do you want to go outside? Okay, come on. Are you coming? We gotta go outside and then you gotta get some breakfast. Or are you just gonna sleep all day? All right, you ready? Okay. Go, go, go. All right, Mabel, listen to me. You gotta stay, because you got the delicious food right there. Put a little bit of cheese on there. Hey, don't even think about it. I didn't say it's all right. You gotta just wait. See a little bit of cheddar on there. Do you like cheddar cheese, Mabel? Is it your favorite kind? You ready? Okay. Good girl. All right, so got changed, collected my family. How was you today?
Pregnant.
Still?
Yes.
Yeah, not for long.
For a while, though.
I mean, not too long.
For at least 30 days.
But that's... Whoa. Got baby in the back. Got baby in the front. Oh, yeah, you're in the front, by the way.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Well, because we don't have our freaking dog.
That's true.
The dog usually gets the front seat because she's a first-class citizen and I'm a second-class citizen.
You also choose to be back with our baby a lot of the time.
Well, I wouldn't choose for my dog to sit on my baby either, so...
We gotta see how baby's doing, which she's doing great, don't you think?
Huge.
She's actually bigger than I was when I was born, and we still got some time left. How do you feel about that?
Bad. I want to have her now.
Yeah. But not too long from now, she'll be here. Just straight up Midwest vibes. We're about to go in there, do the appointment, and then we're probably gonna go get some food because I have only eaten 2 slices of cheese and 2 Rice Krispies.
I had a feeling, I was like, why is there one left?
I needed something before the gym and I just had to run out the door.
And with your wheat allergy, you can only have rice.
Pretty much. It's just rough time to live in this wheat-free life. But that aside, time to go in. You got some books? Those books have been beat up. Wait, where are you going? Back to the spinning chair. Should play with this last time. You having fun yet?
It's fun.
All right, so back home, skipping ahead a little bit, I'm actually exporting the vlog. So if you haven't seen that vlog, go check out that vlog. It was a good vlog. I thought it was fun, thought it was cool, but maybe that's just my incredibly biased opinion. So what we got going on right now is once I post this vlog, we're gonna go ahead and get some food. We're gonna bring this pup with us. What are you doing? You kind of relaxing, resting? Or you wanna go with us? And we're gonna go ahead and take a walk as well. It's gonna be a good time. You think so? Are you just intently listening to every word that I'm saying right now? That seems to be the case. So that's what we got going on. I'm just gonna hurry up and get this on the internet and then we'll go from there. It's the funny things. What? It's the simple things. Alrighty, so we are well on our way to go get some food. Got our pup here, got my wife back there, got our baby back there, got our baby back there, and we're gonna go ahead and get some delicious food. We're gonna go to this place that actually allows dogs outside, so Mabel can join us, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna see how this goes. It may be chaotic. We may have to go just eat in our car anyway, but I wanted to give it a shot. Even though it looks like it's completely dead here by comparison to other days, but I don't even know how this works. Do I go in and order and then I eat outside? Or do like you go sit down?
Just go to like a restaurant?
Yeah, like, or do you sit down at this place? I don't even know.
I don't.
But what I do know is I'm gonna park right here. All right, so I parked right here. Alrighty, so I had this grand plan that we'd go in, get this food and sit outside and all that stuff, but it just didn't quite work out the way I thought it might. Because last time I remember, I was able to get anything besides a sandwich. Like they had other options, but when I pulled up to the menu, I didn't see anything but sandwiches. And I don't know if I truly have a wheat allergy, but I might. And every time I don't have wheat, I feel better than the times that I do have wheat. So if I have stuff like rice and potatoes, I have way more energy than if I have a burger or pizza. Pizza is a whole category in itself. I don't know what's up with pizza,
Pizza's
but
poison.
I feel like it is. It's so good, but every time I have it, it's just like knocked out. I decided to just get my Martha back here some delicious food.
Some nice Frank's Red Hot dipping sauce.
Oh yeah, because she's not affected by wheat really at all,
I'm not affected by anything.
except for pizza, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's only occasional. And
Yeah.
that's probably like more of a food poisoning thing because the pizza is actually contaminated or something like that. But I don't really have any food allergies or anything like that, as far as I know.
Well, which is good because I apparently am sensitive to everything. Sensitive man.
I hope I passed down my strength.
I think so.
I mean,
The plan moving forward is we're just gonna head back home, and I'm probably just gonna cook some chicken and rice. Keep it simple, keep it classic. I actually ran out of French fries. But hey, at least I'll be able to cook a dinner for tomorrow, and by dinner I mean lunch, so I can bring that to work. So it'll be kind of a 2-for-1 anyway, because I'm gonna be having to cook that whether I got some food out or not. So that's the plan. We're also gonna be building a desk, and by we, I mean me. So while I'm cooking, I can build the desk, and by the time I'm done building the desk, the food will be ready. So I'm doing like a 3-for-1. Then we gotta do some trash stuff. I'm not gonna film that like I did in that other vlog. But yeah, that's what we got going on. I also gotta post the vlog, because that's due today, because I wanna do Tuesdays and Fridays for the vlog, and then I wanna do Sundays for the stream. So definitely keep your eyes out for the stream every Sunday at about 10 o'clock. That's what we're trying to do. Every Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning, do a stream. All right, so lighting in this side is not super good, but cooking up some chicken here. Got these chicken thighs, got about a pound and a half, AKA like 670 grams or something like that. Some kind of math that I don't really know. Pretty much all I do is just spray the pan here with this olive oil avocado spray, which I'm practically out of, which I wish I knew moments ago because we're ordering stuff. And in terms of seasoning, yeah, sure, I could concoct some kind of amazing, delicious concoction. Or I could just simply use the Kinder's wood-fired garlic, just spray it all over the place. And with how often I've been talking about this, you figure I might be sponsored by them or something, but no, I'm not. Perfectly seasoned, just enough flavor to save it for later. And after a long day of doing stuff, it's so nice to just sit on the couch, relax, and crack open a cold one with the family. And by cold one, I mean orange soda. 0 sugar, by the way. That's right. Oh yeah, as I crush the can. Delicious. Now that I'm done with that shot, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and like let the light shine in. Wow. Hey there, wife of mine.
Yeah.
Where would you like this huge box that we have over here?
In my room, and I know it's gonna be a tight fit in there, but I want to have the TV on it. That's why I bought this desk.
But aren't we getting a TV stand?
That's for out here.
Really?
What?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were getting that for in there.
No, because the one for out here I think is gonna be bigger than the one than this desk will be.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
it's a whole entertainment center
I see.
with like doors and
Stuff.
yeah.
Okay, sounds fun.
And hopefully
baby. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. And hopefully by the time we have the entertainment center, our stuff will almost be here and we'll have more TVs.
That should be
Because
true.
then I plan to switch out my TV. Like I want to put my TV on the thing in there if this fits. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not gonna be super heavy. It's not a super nice desk.
Okay. Well, we'll get to putting that together. Yeah, I'm about there myself.
You're not pregnant.
No, but I am tired and drained. I work a lot. And I drive a lot to do the work thing, you know?
Stop it.
All right, I quit. All right, Mabel, go over there. Go sit. Stay. Well, that's nice and crispy. All right, so the bad news, I can't build the desk. You want the good news?
Yeah?
Is that we can build the desk when we get a screwdriver. Yep. All right, got all the chicken on this plate. Got about 8 ounces here. Got about 8 ounces here. Got about 8 ounces here, and I realized I forgot to cook the rice, so I'm doing that right now because I was trying to do too many things at once. But now I got a meal for tomorrow, a meal for the next day, a meal for now, and I'm probably gonna have, instead of this rice right here, probably gonna have this crispy rice inside my yogurt and have some blueberries with that, and then have plain oats on the side. So this may be the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. It is 300 grams of this 907 gram Fuji, whatever it's called, this yogurt here with 58 grams of Rice Krispies, the plain kind, as well as a whole peach cup and some frozen blueberries. It's very, very weird. And by this point, it's a little bit soggy too, but there's a little bit of crunch left in the crispy rice.